The slap cracked through the diner like a whip. A spoon clattered to the tiled floor. The little girl in the wheelchair tilted sideways, her blue ribbon knocked loose. Silence. The tattooed man leaned in, grinning. "What are you staring at?" His breath reeked of liquor and grease. The young waiter froze. The owner stiffened. The girl gripped the armrests tight, lips pressed, eyes stinging. Outside, rain drifted across an Ohio street. The neon sign buzzed, DINER. The man shoved her chair. "Move." Nobody dared. The coffee machine hissed. The clock ticked. Someone lifted a phone, then set it back down in fear. Slowly, the girl raised her head. Her voice steady, clear. "You don't have to be cruel." He laughed. "That's life." The door swung shut behind him. Far off, no one noticed yet. The low rumble of engines, growing louder, deeper, like a storm rolling in. The diner had stood since the 60s. Red leather booths, dark oak counter. Black and white photos of bikers lined the walls. Inside sat locals, truckers, retirees, a few factory workers. The owner, May, a widow with a soft heart. The girl, Lily, 13, bound to a wheelchair since birth. Her mother worked night shifts as a nurse. On rainy evenings, they'd stop for hot chicken soup. Tonight, her mother was on overtime. Lily had come alone, sketchbook balanced on her lap. She loved drawing motorcycles, the chrome, the tanks, the freedom. Rex, a stranger, entered near dusk. Two rough friends trailed him, cheap leather, mean eyes. They drank whiskey in coffee mugs, loud, jeering, tapping knives against tables. Rex fixed on Lily like she was in his way. The locals knew trouble was brewing. In a small town, storms spread fast. Rex shoved his chair back. "Move, kid." Lily quietly adjusted her wheels. She wasn't blocking him, but he wanted a target. His friends snickered. One yanked the ribbon from her hair. "Pretty angel." Lily trembled, but her eyes stayed firm. May stepped forward. "Enough." Rex's hand shoved her aside. Soup spilled. Steam rose. Then, the slap. Sharp, humiliating. The room froze. The young waiter, Ben, lifted his phone. "Call the cops," someone whispered. Rex sneered, pointing at the chair. "The world doesn't care for the weak." Lily swallowed hard. Her voice barely cracked. "I'm not weak." Outside, the rumble deepened. Not one bike, many. The glass windows vibrated. Ben glanced at the old biker photo on the wall, men who once saved May's diner in a fire back in '98. Hope flickered. Engines grew closer, steady, heavy, like an army waking up. May pressed a cool rag to Lily's cheek. "You okay, sweetheart?" Lily nodded, lips trembling, tears brimming but refusing to fall. She clutched her sketchbook. Today's page, half-finished bobber bike. Ben's fists clenched. He wanted to fight but thought of his debts, his mother. Two older men muttered, "Stay out of it." Someone filmed with shaky hands. Rex laughed, slapped palms with his buddies. Scared now? The diner shrank, cold from the rain seeping in. Lily looked into the mirror behind the counter, her pale face reflected back. She turned to a blank page. Her pencil shook. She drew a circle, a wheel, a frame, headlamp. At the corner she wrote, "Kindness rides." May read it, whispering, "You're braver than anyone here." Lily whispered back, "Others are braver." Outside, the engines thundered into harmony. Louder, closer. The earth itself seemed to breathe. An old man at the back murmured, "That's Harley iron." Ben stared toward the rain-streaked windows. The rumble cut off. Silence. Footsteps. Heavy. Sure. Then, stillness. Rex frowned. "Who the hell's that?" The bell above the door jingled. Cold air swept in. No one entered yet. First came the smell. Wet leather, gasoline, steel, and something else. Calm. On the coat hook, a soaked bandana was hung. On the wall, the old 1998 biker photo rattled loose, nail creaking. May's hand touched it. "Jack," she whispered. Lily added wings to her sketch. Beneath them she wrote, "1 hour later." The clock on the wall struck the hour. Outside, shadows stretched across the glass, broad, heavy, steady. A helmet was set gently on the wooden floorboards. No rush, no noise. But the message was clear. Order had arrived. The first to step in was a tall man in his 60s. Silver beard, blue eyes deep as storms. His patched jacket bore the name Jack. He peeled off gloves, nodded at May. "Been a while." His voice low, steady. 3 followed. A woman named Rhea, braided hair dripping rain. A veteran with a flag patch on his sleeve. A burly man inked with angel wings. They didn't look at Rex first. They looked at Lily. Rhea crouched down, eye level. "You all right, sweetheart?" Lily smiled faintly. "Yes, ma'am." Jack's gaze hardened at the mark on her cheek, then softened again. He turned to May. "Tell me." Rex barked, "This your joint?" Jack didn't answer. His eyes dropped to Rex's hand, the hand that struck. He calmly hung his wet jacket. Rhea gave Lily a warm towel. The vet clapped Ben's shoulder, steadying him. No shouting, no threats. Just presence. Stone-solid presence. The diner suddenly stood taller. Rex sneered. "Think you're heroes?" Jack stepped closer. Slow, certain. He placed his helmet on Rex's table. Gentle. "Sit down." His voice wasn't loud but unshakable. Rex flinched. His friends edged back, instincts screaming. Jack's eyes cut through him. "In this town, the weak are protected. That's the law." Rhea slid May her phone. "Put it on speaker." May dialed 911. Jack's voice steady. "Assault on a disabled minor. Witnesses present. Cameras recording." Ben nodded. "Yes, sir." The veteran knelt by Lily. "Want to say something to him?" Lily inhaled. "I don't hate you. But you must stop silence." The diner stilled. Rex's face cracked. Far off, sirens wailed. Jack lowered his tone. You've got two choices. Apologize, own it, or dig deeper into a hole you can't climb out of. Rex's mouth trembled. He looked around, every pair of eyes locked on him, refusing to abandon one another. His escape shrank to nothing. The door opened. Officers entered. Rex dropped his gaze. I'm sorry. No applause. No cheer. May straightened Lily's chair. Rhea pressed a hot chocolate into her hands. Jack turned to the cops. We're witnesses. Everything was handled quietly. No violence. No revenge. Just lines drawn between right and wrong. When the patrol car rolled away, the rain eased. The sky turned silver gray. Jack studied Lily's sketch, a bobber with tiny wings. Beautiful. Lily grinned. I'll add you. Rhea. Everyone. Jack shook his head. Add yourself in the middle. You were the bravest tonight. May lit another lamp, warm glow spreading across the diner. Fresh apple pie steamed cinnamon into the air. People lingered, talking softly. No one mentioned the slap again. Instead, they spoke of kindness rides, how goodness can roar louder than engines. That night, Lily wrote in her sketchbook, when a don't stay silent, the good must speak. When someone falls, the community lifts them up. Underneath, she drew a long, straight road leading out of town, where the sound of bikes met the sunrise, warm and free.